Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Typescript. So today we are going to learn about the Accessor Decorators in the Typescript. So those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please to subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please to like, share and comment on my video. So let's get started. The Accessor Decorators are the same method decorators, but they are applied to either setter or the getter method. Clear? So they are applied to the setter or the getter only. You can create the Accessor Decorators to modify the behavior of the getter and the setter methods for the class properties or gather meta about them. Accessor Decorators are applied to the individual getters and the setters. Okay. So an assessor decorator is used to decorate a assessor property of a class. What is assessor property of the class means a class property that is assessed through the custom getter and the setter methods rather than direct property assess. These getter and setter methods allow you to control and customize how the property values are retrieved and assigned. Okay, the assessor decorator gets applied to the property descriptor for that assessor. Since the property descriptor combines both the getter and the setter assessor, all decorators for the member must be applied to one assessor, not the both assessors. Okay, so the accessor decorator receives three arguments. First one, you can say the property of the class for the instance or the constructor function of the class for the static member, the name and the property descriptor. So let's take an example over here. We have the example, right? So here you can see the accessor decorator for the getter. Okay, so here you can see that accessor decorator. We have a target, we have a member name and the descriptor. Okay, do something with your assessor. So we have assessor decorator, we have logged the target, member name and the descriptor. So what they are logging? So they have the assessor decorator. So first one is the target, which is empty. Second one is the member name. So what we have the member name over here? So here we have the member name, that is price. Okay, so this is get price and the set price. Okay, in the price what we have the two getter and the setter. So we have a get function, that is get price. Second one is the set price. Okay, so this we are getting up. Okay, let's explain more in detail. Accessor decorator is a decorator function that takes three parameters: target, the class constructor and the member name, the name of the assessor, and the descriptor, the property descriptor. So assessor decorator, here you can see where we have the assessor decorator, right? So here we go with this one, assessor decorator. So this assessor decorator, what it will do, a decorator function that takes three parameters. First one is target, the class constructor. So this is the class constructor. Second one would be the member name, the name of the assessor, and the last one is descriptor, the property descriptor. So this is the property descriptor, the last one. Okay, let's move to the next. In the product class you have a price property with the getter and the setter. So in the product class, this is the product class, which we scroll down, this is the product class. We have a title and the private price. Okay, then we have the two, you can say about the, you have a price property with the getter and the setter. Okay, so we have the price property, then we have a getter function, setter function both. Okay, so this is get price and this is set price. The assessor decorator is applied to both the get and the setter assessors of the price property. Okay, so it is on the price property, so both the get and the set are applied to the assessor decorator. So these both are applied to the assessor decorators. Okay, now inside the assessor decorator function, you log the information about the decorator's execution, including the class, member name and the property descriptor. So we have just logged that one. When we create the instance of the product class, the assessor decorator will be executed, or both the get and the setter of assessors of the price property, and you will see the log output. So here you can see when we call this assessor decorator, you can see the member name and the descriptor and the class, it always shows. Okay, After this, in the price, right, we have a get and the set method. Okay, so how we are going to call this? Once the accessor decorator is called, then what about the get price and the set price? How we can set that one? Okay, so once you initialize the new class instance, okay, so here we have an example product 50 we have sent. Okay, so console.log the price. So if I send over here, then first we have the first one is the get one. Okay, so what we will get in the get setter, just return this dot price. Whatever the price we have is will return, that is 50, it is returned. Okay, the next one we have log the console dot product dot price. This will trigger the getter. You will see the log output in the, this will trigger the setter. So this is basically the product dot price is 60. So when I try to log this one, so basically this is the setter one. When I try to log this one, console dot log product dot price, then it should be run because we have a set this another value. All right, so if I go and just run this one, so here you can see that we have a 50 and the 60. So we have set this part, right? Okay, here you can see that first we are just using the, this will trigger the setter. Okay, so this is the setter one, and the previous, here you can see that this is the getter part. Okay, so once you initialize the class and you are passing the price, so both the getter and the setter function will call, because we have already called the ancestor decorator which is applied on the getter and the setter part. Okay, so this is how we are able to use the accessor decorator function into our TypeScript. Any doubt, any query, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.